Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from the B.Invested headquarters, and today I want to talk a little bit about living within your means. What does that mean? And am I telling you to be a tight ass and to be frugal? Not necessarily. I'm just talking a little bit about life and some of the common traits of how I see people hurt themselves for their own personal growth. So, living within your means. I see so many people out there that think that being successful is buying that new Louis Vuitton, that being successful is going to get a new car loan to buy some car to try and impress some people that couldn't really give a shit about you or what you have. So, for me personally, I live a pretty basic lifestyle. I wear the same type of white t-shirt every day, wear a pair of jeans and a pair of trusty thongs. You don't ever often see me. I do have other clothes that I wear, but on rare occasions, I just find that this is what I want to wear. I'm not out there to impress anyone. I live my life how I live my life. Other people do what they want to do to live their lives. But I see so many times it happens in the younger generation, the older generation, where people lose their money and let it go out of their hands without understanding the importance of money, compound interest, and what the investment effect may have in the future in the long run. So what do I mean by that? Quite a lot of time you might have a 25-year-old which is out there earning an income. They might be on 50, 60 grand. They might get a new job, a pay rise that might pay them $100,000. So suddenly their lifestyle creeps up to that level. And suddenly they're poor again because they've got a bigger house, a new group of friends, they go out to dinner more often, so on and so forth. So for me, throughout my different stages of life and investing and stuff like that, I've always had like little tears and turned into a bit of a game, because then you end up appreciating the things that you do and get in your life a lot more. So, if you can live on $50,000 a year and get by, and you're suddenly increasing to $100,000 a year income, and you've got an extra $50,000 there, or $40,000, $30,000, whatever the amount is, that could be like an extra year's worth of work every year. It could be a half of a year's work, whatever the case may be, without expenses attached for that year. So if you can keep your expenses at the same level and take all that extra income and go and invest it into something. It could be property, it could be anything out there, but by investing that money and seeing a return on it, it's going to be far greater, because it's the compound effect of the long term. A lot of people don't look at the long term, they look at the short term, YOLO, all that sort of shit, and want to sort of feel like they're achieving something in life. But let me tell you, from someone that's now got a face full of grey hair and a head full of grey hair in life, pushing myself, that being different to other people is having financial stability, is having the ability to make choices based on what you want to do and not be dictated by the system, by the government, by your boss, by whatever the case may be, but by being able to control and take back ownership of your life as you as a human being, more so. So the people that I see falling in this, you could be a young person getting higher incomes, wasting that money away by buying newer things, cooler things, whatever the case is. I've seen families. I come from a poor family. I'm not born with the silver spoon in my mouth or whatever. But I come from a family, a large family. I've got brothers, I've got nieces, I've got nephews, all that sort of stuff. And from seeing sort of incomes that families can live on, like $50,000 for a household. I've seen, $40,000, $50,000 a year be able to, pay the bills, feed the family, have a couple of kids and whatnot. If you've got a 200 grand household income and you were to spend 2 years, 3 years on a good solid budget, having that extra income to be invested, you could put yourself in a position where you could continue on in that lifestyle, but without having to go to work. Having extra days off every week, working 2 days, 3 days a week instead of 5 or 6 or 7. Having a greater level of control over your own personal life, and that comes just from planning your money right. I see older people that they're about to retire, they get access to their super, they go buy a new car, they go and sell their house, they go and buy new cars and gizmos or whatever the case may be. Someone that could be mid-age, 40, 45, 50. They've just finished paying off their house, so they start, buying cars and all this sort of stuff. Well, how's your retirement going to be when you stop that income? So if you could funnel that money into income-producing assets, capital growth assets, there's lots of different assets out there in the world, whether it be property investing, whether it be business, whether it be shares, whether it be cryptos, whatever the case is. There's multiple different ways on people to be able to create new income streams, to be able to create better cash flow positions, better capital positions in their life. And I see also often that people just want to go out and buy that new car, buy some cool clothes, buy shit that gets them into debt and holds them back from having personal freedom and liberty to to have greater control of their life and their family, and be able to live a more comfortable existence. So budgeting is very important. Living within your means is very important. Having a plan is ultimately important, and taking action is the final thing. So if you do need help, in adopting some of these strategies, feel free to reach out to my team. Give us a call, 1300 367 925, or send us an email at admin@binvested.com.au. We'll catch up soon. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.